Hey everyone, Backyard Farmer Pat here. Today is an unscheduled little visit. I was actually going through my seeds, and I realized that I had left my seed book out like the last time when I did the seed starting episode, and my grandma's picture was completely soaked, so I changed it to my dad's picture, and several of my seeds had gotten damp. And of course that's not good, because what can happen is that the seeds will get moldy. So what I did was I spread everything out to dry, and I started putting away my seeds today, and I was just so absolutely thrilled that I had to come on here. So you guys remember when I was going through my seeds, I showed you different seeds that I'd saved throughout the time, and these are my okra. I saved 4 okra from the last season, last spring, when I planted okra, and all these seeds came out of just one okra. Right, all these seeds came out of just one okra. That's probably about 50 seeds. Each seed will become its own okra bush and give you a ton of okra. And I literally got so excited that I said I had to come out here. So I want to show you how to save your okra seeds. I'm not sure if it will work from a store-bought okra, but it can't hurt to try to get an okra and dry it. What I did was, when I grew my okra last season, I let these four, well, 1, 2, 3, and this one, I let it dry on the tree completely, and I just kept the okras, the dried okras, in my book. But I want to show you how I harvest my seeds. I'm gonna harvest this one okra seed, then I'm gonna go on to my gungo peas or pigeon peas, my habaneros. I'm gonna show you some of these different ones. Then we're gonna go around the corner and we're gonna harvest Malabar spinach, and I'm gonna tell you all about Malabar spinach. So for the okra, you keep it on the tree until it's completely dried, like this. And then it's as simple as just opening it. It's better to open it in a container like this. And you'll see that there are tons of seeds. So in this one okra, I got probably another 20 seeds, right? So each seed, as I said, is gonna become a whole bush. So just like that, it was absolutely free for me. And this is literally enough okra to plant probably for 2 or 3 years, plus to share a ton with my friends. So that's how you harvest okra. You dry it completely. For most plants, you can dry it completely on the tree and then harvest the seed. Nothing fancy, and that's it. I just wrote my okra on there, so I know it's okra from my tree. I have okra from my mom, okra from my friend Tony, but these are my okra. Also, in the last episode, when I cleaned out the bed with the bok chow and the mustard greens, there was only one mustard greens that had gone to seed. I'd already harvested several others. You can see this one has the fat seeds. You can see this one has the seeds in there. All of these were seed pods. If I left it, I'd have had tons of seed. But I want to show you, these are the seeds that I harvested from the leaves, from the ones that I picked. Remember, I had all those dried up ones. So all of these are bok chow seeds that I harvested right out of my garden. I just picked them after they dried up, let them dry completely, and then I harvested these. I have a few left in here of these bok chow that I didn't harvest yet, so I want to show you how to do it. And this works for most of your greens. You just let them stay on the tree until it completely dries. And I have some basil around the corner that's going to seed, so I'm gonna show you. So I actually saved my seed pods here. They're dried, and you can see they're already split open, but literally you just break the seed pods open like this. Here, these are the same. These were all looking like this before, but now they're dried up. So you can see the seed pods automatically just opened up, and now we can save these seeds. These are from the same batch as that, but I stopped because, oh, here's one that's not, oh, I thought it wasn't open yet, but you can see it's the same thing. And now we have a ton of seeds, ton of bok chow seeds to plant next season. I actually didn't need to buy any bok chow. I didn't realize I had so many seeds, and I would have had even more seeds if I let this dry. I'll probably let this one, see if this one will dry. But here we have our bok chow seeds. I'm gonna add it to these because it's the same bok chow of the same plants that I planted. So now I have my bok chow seeds planted. I did the same. I had some callaloo. You can see the tiny black things are the seeds. This is just the the flowers that come around the seeds. I did that for my callaloo. Now I'm gonna show you what you can do for store-bought peppers. So this is a regular, it's a habanero pepper. So what I did was I used most of the flesh. I left it open for it to dry. So with these seeds, I always store them after they properly dry. At least that's the right way to do it. I don't always do it the right way, but that's the right way. So I'm gonna pull the seeds off. You can look here, see I'm pulling the seeds off. And then now, next, when I'm ready, this was a really spicy pepper, habanero. It's similar to Scotch bonnet, but of course I love my Scotch bonnet even more. Scotch bonnet has this unique flavor. So here's my habanero pepper. Some people, you know, put it through the washer. When I say put it through the washer, they wash it and all at first. I don't find that I need to do that. Here, I just make sure that they're fully dry. And then I'm gonna add it to my red habanero bag that I've already labeled. Okay, so here I add it all here to make sure all those seeds are gone. I'm gonna do the same. These are Scotch bonnet of my tree. My Scotch bonnets, I can tell you, are the absolute best. So I'm gonna save some seeds to make sure I can plant some more Scotch bonnet trees. So this is a Scotch bonnet pepper I used. I had it on my counter like a week, and now it's completely dry. And here I have my Scotch bonnet seeds. Simple as that. You can do this with just about any fruit you like in the store. Once you get a fruit, what I do is when I get a fruit that I really love, like you guys saw me plant those sugar kiss cantaloupe. I had a sugar kiss cantaloupe from Publix. It was amazing. It was absolutely delicious. So I saved the seeds, I planted them, and you guys saw on the last episode all 6 seeds that I planted came up. So here I have these done, my bok chow done, my habaneros are done. The gungo peas, I want to show you something with the gungo peas. Remember, you can look over here. Remember, we had picked the gungo peas the last episode actually, and you can see they're in different stages. They have the very dried ones, they have the ones that are almost dry. It's very important when you're saving any kind of seeds from peas that you get the driest ones. I'm gonna show you the difference. So here are some that I already put away today. You see how they're completely beige? Here's one that is halfway dry, not fully dry. You can see the seed is still has a little green tone. If you compare it, you can see it's very different. You can't save seeds like this. You have to make them completely dry like this. These are the ones that you want to save. These are the ones that you can go ahead and cook, right? So always save the ones that are completely dry. The same thing like what we did for the okras. We waited until they're completely dry in order to save them. So I wanted to show you that. All right, so now, also I wanted to give you an idea what I just said to you about saving seeds that you like. I had a piece of pumpkin. Oh my gosh, you know us Jamaicans, we love our pumpkin, right? The pumpkin was really fleshy and just delicious, almost sweet. And I saved the seeds of the pumpkin. What I did was I scooped them out. I laid them out here outside until they completely dried out. And now I have my pumpkin seeds for whenever I move, I'm gonna plant these pumpkin seeds. Plus, if anybody wants any, you know, I can share my pumpkin seeds. So I want to show you that real quick. Now I'm gonna show you how to harvest Malabar spinach. Come on with me. Now we're gonna harvest Malabar spinach. So this is my Malabar spinach. Normally Malabar spinach is really great for the South Florida weather. It can grow all year round. It loves the heat. It's a regular spinach, but it's as you can see, it's huge. Most spinach grow on the ground. This is actually a vining spinach. Normally the leaves get to be maybe 5, 6, 7 inches. The leaves are huge. You can stir fry them. You can make them in salads. Unfortunately, when I got mine had already gone to seed, so the leaves didn't really get big. Even though it grew really tall, it didn't really get big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna harvest these berries. These are the berries that they have. Each berry has a seed in it. So some people let them dry completely, but I think it's better to just harvest the berries, only the ripest berries. And then what I'm gonna do is put these out in the sun to dry. They're easy to pick off. and each berry is going to become a whole vine, and it's going to be covered with spinach. So this is going to give me a lifetime of Malabar spinach. Plus, of course, you know, I love to share. Everything is better when you share. So I'll be sharing a lot of these berries with my friends. You can see it looks like a little 4-prong thing, but it's actually one seed. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. If I squeeze it, it has a lot of juice, and you'll see that is what the seed is. That's the seed, but it's really messy for me to squeeze the seeds out. So most people, they just pick the whole berry and then let the whole berry dry. All right, so this the ripest ones are at the bottom. You can see there are a ton of berries here. So I'm harvesting all these seeds. After they dry, I'll bag them up, and then I'll have a ton of Malabar spinach. So I just wanted to tell you guys, the purpose of me doing these videos is to get you growing food. We all can grow food. We all can have access to healthy food. Even if we live in what we call a food desert, we all can have access to food. We all can grow something. We all can have enough to feed our families and to share with others. So I hope this helped you guys and encouraged you guys to start growing. So let's go out there. Let's plant a seed today. Let's grow the food together. Let's eat together. Until next time, God bless you. Stay safe.